Gordon was praying out loud, and we were just walking through a trailer park neighborhood and just asking God, let people be curious about us. Let them want to know why we're here. And sure enough, here comes Charlotte, a mom of 5 kids. She just asked us, are you new to the neighborhood? And she's like, well, it's about time you Christians come around. And it was just such a calling moment to show that people are waiting and asking and yearning for us to come around and to invest in their children.
We're here at Charlotte's house. This is one of the first interactions that we had in the Maricar neighborhood, and we were able to really connect with her. And then in the coming weeks, we were able to check up on her and do house visits and find out about her mother who had just lost her husband and really connect with her. And so now we're gonna go over to Virginia's house and meet the mom and hear her story.
One day this little guy was walking and he just looked like he was freezing. He was holding on to his little jacket. It wasn't even a coat, it was a little jacket, you know. I couldn't help myself. I had to back up, ask him if he wanted to ride, and I took him to school. You know, he was just not even dressed for it. You know, it was cold out there, and he was just shivering.
There's an estimated 20,000 Christians in the Sioux Falls community alone, but there's 200,000 citizens in Sioux Falls. There's a big gap here. We are seeing and envisioning and wanting to reach 30,000 Sioux Falls kids and adults in these community centers.
I started going to Maricar Community Center as a freshman or sophomore, and I just started going with, at the time, a collision leader, and it was just me and her each week pouring into these students, building relationships, and that was something that I really prioritized during my early high school years. And if you were to tell me that Sioux Falls Christian was going to start a mission trip to these community centers, including Maricar, and you would have told me that at the beginning of my high school years, I don't think I would have believed you.
It's the little ones. That's who I look out for. They don't know what they're doing, and they're just going to follow somebody that they think is right.
Here's a quote for you to think about. Edward Burke. He said, I'm not afraid of bad people doing bad things. I'm afraid of good people doing nothing.
It's a scary thing to put yourself out there, but God calls us to be uncomfortable and to reach further and go beyond what our culture is asking us to do with our faith.
You can wonder about all those unknowns, but it is also so rewarding to be able to come to these community centers and to really invest in students.
It's just a great way to step out of your comfort zone and experience something that you may have never experienced before.
You can see the students that have been going there for a while, like, it's the highlight of their week. Like, that's all they're like, are you going to Maricar? Yeah, are you? Like, it's so, like, exciting to see other kids excited about it.
I'm involved because I love hanging out with kids, and it's super fun getting to know new people and hearing a little bit about each person every time.
It's just a really fun time to get out into our community and hang out with people that we don't necessarily see every day or get to experience things with, and especially hang out with younger kids as high school students is a lot of fun, just getting to see the younger generations and influence them in a good way.
My deep hope for Sioux Falls Christian students to be involved in the community centers in Sioux Falls is for them to just have real hands-on experience showing love to others, meeting others' needs. So it's in our city, it's now, it's not someday when you grow up, after you get a job, after you go to college. It's now. It's what we're called to here now.
Hang out with the kids, have fun, and just doing, serving activities there, and then hopefully we'll be able to build relationships with the kids and go outside to the playgrounds of the communities with them to spread the love of Jesus to them and their families.
We're going to be able to go prayer walking and door knocking.
A student in particular that I immediately think of is a 3rd or 4th grader at the community center, and she is just the biggest bundle of joy and noise. But as soon as she heard we were prayer walking, being able to see her want to do the same thing as we were doing and want to follow our example was so cool. And seeing her being able to be equipped by us to pray over the community center, a place where we can't pray but where she can pray as a student, is so powerful.
There's so many pains.
So much going on out there, yeah.
People are desperate for real answers and real hope, and
because everybody thinks the world's coming to an end right now anyway. Give them all the hope you can give them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. It's true, it carries with you.
That first initial visit is so important, and it'll change you so dramatically that you'll just be like, wow, there's something more to life than just your own priorities and everyday things.
playing with the kids, getting to know them, has been such a joy for me. It has stretched me in so many ways. I haven't always felt comfortable, but it is our gospel mission to do this, and I just encourage you, even if you don't feel comfortable doing it, to try it.
Happiness. They need happiness. All of us do. Just gotta have faith. Keep the faith.
Father, we give you thanks. We bless you. We thank you for Virginia and Charlotte and their family. We give you thanks for the faith in Virginia. And we ask, God, that you would increase it to an overflowing measure, that she would be one who changes not only her family, but this whole community through her love.